Hello, Earthlings, and welcome to episode 1 of In My Mind with your host, Kari. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is this new series? Is this a podcast? And to answer that question, no, this is definitely not a podcast. I feel like podcasts are on schedules, and I definitely don't have a schedule for this. And I feel like on podcasts, they be talking for like an hour and a half to 2 hours plus, and I'm definitely not talking to you all niggas for that long. This is basically me rambling about my passions such as fashion, music, sports, art, and etc. So basically, you just get to get a deep dive in my mind and my thoughts on what's going on in the world and I guess pop culture, and we just gonna rock out just like that. You feel me? That's basically what this is. And now that we got what the show is out the way, let's go over the ground rules. The number one rule is this is the most pretentious show. You feel me? We have to be different by all means. You feel me? We have to be different. We have to be unique. We have to think different. We got to look down on basic people, and we have to look down on basic ideologies. And we just have to, we don't like things basic, and we will be different by all means, because you know what? Being different is the way of life, and being pretentious is the way to go. So number one rule is we all are pretentious. Okay? Okay. The number two rule is hating. Yes, we love hating. We got to tell these niggas what the real is. You feel me? A lot of niggas be just be thinking they know shit and just be thinking they rolling on. But it's like, no, somebody got to tell you the real, and somebody got to hate on you. And let that person be me. You feel me? I consider myself a top tier hater. I look at hating as a art form. I look at hating as a skill. And I feel like I have mastered the skill of hating. And I just can't wait to just bring it to the net, honestly. And just, like I said, tell these niggas the real. So the number one rule is, the number two rule is hating. And honestly, if I'm hating on you, take it as a compliment, because you know what they say, you're not popping if no one's hating on you, and I'm hating on you, so you're doing something good, so keep it up. So my hating is actually positive, and it's like confirming that you're doing something in life, so be happy when I'm hating on you. Okay. The number three rule is I just need you to be honest. I need you to be honest. I need you to keep it real. I just need you to be authentic. You feel me? I don't want you to sugarcoat anything. I want you to just to share your real opinion. And yeah, I just need you to be you. You feel me? If don't hold your tongue. That's the third rule, okay? So those are the three ground rules. Number one, be pretentious. Number two, we hating. And number three, just be yourself. Have an open mind. And be real. You feel me? Tell us how you really feel. And those are the three rules of this podcast. Now that the rules are out the way, let's talk about what today's show is actually about. And that's the best and worst of 2023. Now, 2023 has been a very, very interesting year, to say the least. You feel me? A lot has happened. You feel me? Especially for myself. You feel me? Give me a little minute to talk about myself for a second. You feel me? We started this year off strong, very, very, very strong, by walking in our first fashion show. Yes, this year, your boy finally got the opportunity to walk in his first show. And shouts to Lassie, bro. Shouts to Lassie. I can't thank Lassie enough for giving me the opportunity to be able to walk in my first show. And I wouldn't want to walk for any other brand besides Punk Boys, especially for my first show, and especially since it was Lassie's first fashion show as well. So it was just a dope moment, and I couldn't want to do that moment without anyone else besides Lassie. Walking for his brand, and he also allowed me to style some of the models, was literally like the craziest event. Like, it was so much fun. I had so much fun walking. I had so much fun styling, and it was just overall a great experience. And once again, shouts to Lassie for even allowing me to get that opportunity. So yeah, that's one thing that happened this year. But the biggest thing that probably happened this year was your boy was in GQ. You feel me? Your boy was in GQ, and that was literally a dream come true. Since 2019, I've been saying I'm going to be in GQ. Literally, I've written in my journal multiple times, I'm going to be on GQ. I'm going to be on GQ. And this year, it finally happened. And honestly, I was like in shock when I saw it, bro. Like, I really didn't believe it. I still kind of don't believe it. Like, the fact that I'm literally in that GQ book over there, I know y'all can't see it because it's on my nightstand. But the fact that I'm in that book is like, it's still crazy to me, bro. Like, it's so crazy. I'm one step closer to getting to my dream, which is that cover. You feel me? I'm in the book. I'm coming for the cover next. And another thing that happened this year is I really found out what I wanted to do, which was become a creative director. And honestly, I feel like if you go on my Instagram and go all the way down, you always saw the signs and always saw that I was a little bit creative with my photo shoots and things like that, and always had somewhat of a concept. But this year, I really locked in on my creative abilities and just really wanted to show the world what's going on inside of my mind. And I'm just happy that I finally got to put out some of that content. And I've just been having so much fun during the creative directing work. These have been like the most fun I've been having with photo shoots and everything. And I even put out the most short films I put out this year. And I just been having so much fun just really diving into this creative world and just really hopping in my creative bag. And yeah, that happened this year. I really locked in on that, and I've just been having so much fun. Then another thing that happened this year was I really met all of the people that kind of got me into fashion and like this whole world. Like, I met Yachty, Luca, Ian, Bloody, Kerwin, John Ross, and just so many more. And like every person I met showed me love. Like, Yachty was fucking with my fits. Luca was fucking with me, Kerwin, Bloody, all of them. And I want to give a big shout out to Luca, Kerwin, and Bloody for the simple fact, like, well, Bloody, I ain't gonna lie, quick story time. I want to give a shout out to Bloody because I remember I saw them in September during New York Fashion Week. And I pulled up to him. I was like, what's up? I'm Kari. I'm a creative director. He looked at me and was like, I know you. You from Ohio. I was like, damn, this nigga know me. Then when we is at Complex Con, he seen me again. And he was like, oh, my Ohio boys. And I was like, damn, do I got motion? Shit, god damn. Nigga might got a little bit of motion on me. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas have the Kool-Aid smell a little bit. I ain't gonna front. Then another shout goes to Luca and Kerwin because when I was showing them my work, they actually gave me like real advice and they actually told me what they like, what they didn't like, and what I can improve on. So big shouts to Luca and big shouts to Kerwin. Those some real ones. But the biggest shout out I have to give to is you guys, honestly, to all of my supporters. Like, this year has been crazy. Like, the growth has been insane. Like, y'all been showing so much love on my Instagram. And I just can't thank y'all enough. Like, y'all really been turning me up this year. I ain't gonna lie. So I want to say thank y'all to y'all for just, without y'all, I wouldn't have none of these opportunities. So big shouts to y'all. Thank y'all. 2024, we're going even crazier. But that's enough about me. Let's actually get into these topics that we have for today. And let me pull out my handy dandy MacBook, you feel me? I got a few notes in here, you feel me? Because I'm not gonna lie. I tried to record this before and I was just rambling. Like, I was just talking. So I said, hold on, let me be precise. Let me break it down. Let me write these notes, you feel me? So, where do I want to start off with the best and worst of 2024? I think I want to start off with fashion. And like I said, we love hating. So let's do what we do best. Hate. We about to start off with the worst. And for the worst, I have TikTok. And me personally, I just feel like TikTok is causing an overconsumption of fashion. And because of this, it's a lot of fast-paced movement, such as new trends, new styles, new brands. And it's getting crazy. It's getting mad crazy. Like, speaking of brands, what's up with everyone having a brand? Like, every week, it's a new brand coming out. And honestly, I had it up to here with y'all brands because they all look the same. Like, I call it the, like, ATL brands. I don't know if all of y'all are based out of Atlanta, but I just feel like how many of y'all are going to continue making them same flared gallery department sweatpants with the full zip hoodies, and the most basic graphic tees with like some saying on it, or just like some random graphic? Like, what we doing now? What are we doing? I'm sorry. I'm gonna need y'all to get back in the lab, reconsider some things, maybe take a break off the internet so you can develop some new creative ideas instead of just reproducing everything you're seeing on the internet. Why don't you come up with something different? You feel me? Because I had it up to here with y'all brands, honestly. And somebody need to tell y'all it ain't it. It's really not it. Especially with them spiderweb beanies, them flame beanies. I don't know how many times I done seen those. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing for real? I know y'all can be more creative than that. Then another thing I have on like some of the worst of 2023 when it comes to fashion is I feel like it's a lack of individualism, and that goes for content and styles. And I'm going to start off with the content. I really do feel like it's a lack of individualism when it comes to fashion content, because I'm sorry, I'm going to be the one to say it. I'm tired of seeing the basic get ready with me's. I'm sorry, I'm tired of seeing fit pics. And I'm sorry, I'm tired of seeing these "this is the next trend" videos. Oh, you need these pieces videos, things you need to improve your style. Because honestly, I feel like all of these forms of content are causing people to feel like literally insecure about their style. Because you're seeing all these people with different designer pieces. Oh, you need this. This is the new style. This is the new trend. And it's just coming at you so fast. I feel like people start to question their own style and start to doubt themselves. And I also feel like seeing people with all these pieces and them telling you, oh, you need this piece, I feel like is making kids buy reps because they're trying to keep up with these new trends and these new styles. And honestly, I come from the sneaker world first. You feel me? I was in them sneaker trenches in like 2011 and 2012. And if you come from the sneaker world, you know reps is the biggest no-no. Like, reps is not it. And all of a sudden, the fashion community is allowing reps, and I'm just confused. Like, think about the designers, bro. Like, think about the designers' hard-earned work, and you're just like, fuck it, about to buy the fake version of it. And I understand some people don't have the money to buy these pieces because these pieces are really, really expensive. But my personal opinion, I always say, if you can't afford the real thing, do not buy the rep. Honestly, if I was you, I wouldn't even be focusing on designer pieces when I'm first getting into fashion. I'm focused on building a wardrobe and mixing and matching my pieces that I already have, because that will actually improve your style. You feel me? Going thrifting, going to the local just shops in your area, trying to figure out different pieces, because you will actually build your closet. You have more clothes, you have more options to play with, and little do you know, you'll be mixing and matching so many pieces, you creating different styles, and you will develop your own personal style. And yeah, but speaking of like the get ready with me's and fit pics, all of them aren't bad. Like for example, I really do like the fit pics where it's more so of like lifestyle. They show you a fit pic, then they be like at a art gallery, or they're like just every slide is something different. It's just not them with a white background posing like still face, and just yeah. So I appreciate the people who actually show off their lifestyle, I guess, in their fit pics, or just like have some type of concept and it's just not them in front of a white wall. or not them in front of a church at night with the like extra deep fried edits. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tired of you niggas. And as for the get readies with me's, I'm sorry. I'm just tired of seeing the stop point. I'm tired of seeing that, bro. I'm so tired. And I think the real reason I'm tired of seeing it, these niggas can't even dress, bro. Like, bro, it be niggas doing get readies with me. And I'm like, bro, you need someone to help you get ready. Because what the hell did you put on, bro? It's like, it's gotten to the point where I feel like niggas is making get readies with me who aren't even into fashion. I think Get Ready's with Me took a life on his own. But I must say, I just seen Lassie drop this new form, this new style of Get Ready's with Me, and I'm fucking with it. Lassie, that new Get Ready With You drop, you might be on to something. I'm fucking with that one. And a couple of other like TikTok videos that I do like. I like when they dress like the anime characters or like cartoon characters or like the type of videos Wisdom does. I enjoy those type of videos. I think those are like a good form of content. So I don't want to just knock it and just say all like TikTok content is bad, because it is some stuff out there. But once again, I just really do feel like it's a lack of creativity and individualism when it comes to content and personal style. And speaking of like the personal style with the lack of individualism, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like people are dressing in like 3 different styles. I feel like people are still going with like the opium all black, where it's just Rick, Alix, Givenchy with the leather pants, or just, y'all know the opium look. I'm going to put up all my examples that I'm talking about. But I feel like people are either going with the opium look, or I call it the Little Yachty style, where it's Tim's baggy jeans and an oversized jacket or hoodie of some sort. Or the last style, I feel like people is trying to Ben Slacken look. And my problem is, all of these styles are good, besides the Ben Slacken style. And that's no diss to Ben Slacken, you feel me? Shouts to Ben Slacken, you feel me? Because I'm not going to lie, I was fucking with Ben Slacken in like the beginning of 2021 when bro had like 5K and was wearing Margiela, Rick, and skirts and stuff like that. Like, I was fucking with Ben Slacken back then. And honestly, I respect what he's doing after seeing his interview with Our Generation. And I think the other one I saw was Throwing on Fits, and I got to understand his perspective on things. So I respect his style more. But I ain't gonna lie, at the beginning, I thought it was a gimmick. I just thought bro looked goofy, and I was confused, and I just didn't get it. But now, understanding it, I get it now. But the thing is, that's one of them styles where it's like, that's his, you feel me? Like, y'all niggas can't copy it, you feel me? Like, that's his style. That's his lane. That I'll call it like the homeless look. I feel like that's his lane. And when I see people try to copy it, honestly, I just cringe, because it's like, y'all niggas really don't want to wear that, for real. Like, let's keep it a bean. But honestly, that's just how I feel. I feel like I've just been saying the same style, either the opium or just the baggy jeans, oversized hoodie with the Timbs, workwear jacket, and niggas call it a day. But you know, that's I'm done with the worst. Let's go to the positives. And I have the best in fashion is, I have the community is growing like crazy. Like, this was the first year I can remember when fashion influencers started getting interviews. Like, I believe Joy and Mitch had a Montreality interview. I believe they also had a Our Generation interview. And like I said, Ben Slacken been getting interviews. Curran Frost literally has a McDonald's meal. Think about that. Kerwin Frost has a McDonald's meal. I literally have the toy over there, bro. Like, honestly, when I saw Kerwin get the McDonald's meal, that, like, put the biggest smile on my face for the simple fact that just shows how big the community is growing. And it just also made me smile because I just thought about the opportunities other people are going to get because of this. Because before, bro, 5 years ago, they're not giving a fashion influencer a McDonald's meal. So now I just think about it. By the time where I get on and my friends get on, to think about all the opportunities we're going to have because they gave Kerwin a meal. And I just feel like it's going to be more and more brand opportunities and just more opportunities for the whole community because of this and how big it's getting. So I just want to give a big shout out to Kerwin, especially for the simple fact Kerwin is not a real model. He's not like a stylist of some sort. He got this literally just by being himself and being true to himself. Because even look what he wears. No one dresses like him. Like, my bro throws on costumes and he got it. So Kerwin just really showed, stick to your path, stick to being yourself, no matter what people are saying. They might claim you look crazy. They might say you look silly. They might not understand the vision. They might not see it. But as long as you see it and are true to yourself, great things will happen. Just look at it. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Kerwin and a big shout out to everyone who is getting these interviews and all these opportunities. Because honestly, all y'all doing is just hoping the community and hoping the people who are coming up after y'all. So big shout outs to y'all. Big shout outs to these companies for finally shining the light on us fashion niggas. You feel me? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I just wanted to talk about a couple of people in the fashion community that I've been fucking with and I feel like are doing things new and that are different. Of course, gotta start with Lassie. You feel me? Shouts to Lassie. Then I gotta shout to my H-Town brothers. Shouts to Skittles. Shouts to Nick. They going crazy. Shouts to Mike HTX. I believe that's his name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Shouts to him. He's going crazy. And shouts to Natalie Lee. She's going crazy. And shouts to all the photographers, bro. I really want to give a big shouts to all the photographers. Shouts to my boy Iconic. Shouts to my boy Ryder. Shouts to Ruga. I probably butchered his name, but his profile picture is Garfield. Shouts to him. Like, all of y'all been snapping with y'all photography this year. So I want to give a big shout out to the photographers. Y'all been going crazy. And a couple of brands that I've been fucking with. Of course, Punk Boys. Got it on me at all times. You see what we got going on. Punk Boys, In My Mind. You feel me? You peep the T. You peep the T. Shouts to Lassie. Hit up Lassie if you need one. But of course, I've been fucking with Punk Boys. No Face Studios. I've been fucking with their pieces are crazy. Entire Studios. That, bro, they got it. That brand is crazy. Then one of my favorite designers right now is by Adam Smalls. Please, just look at his work. Please. Like, I love what he's doing. I love them short pants. I love that blazer coat. Like, you've been snapping. And I want to give a big shout out to my boy Israel with Hugh Bang. He had his first show this year. And being at that show and just seeing those pieces, that nigga got some shit, y'all. That nigga, hey, he's one of them ones for real. That nigga's one of them ones. So shouts to Israel, shouts to Hugh Bang. Keep going crazy. Keep going crazy. But that's what I had for fashion. Now let's transition to music. And before we talk about what I've been noticing in music, I feel like y'all should understand what I listen to so y'all can get a better understanding of where my points come from. So I just want to share to y'all my Apple Music recap. And my top artist this year was Tyler, the Creator. My second was Lil Yachty. My third was Drake, which is crazy because if you know me personally, I've been a strong Drake hater. I've been a proud Drake hater since like 2018. I was the leader of the Drake hate cult. I didn't understand how Drake is the biggest artist of all time. I never got it. But everything changed this year. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But around like August, June, like around the summertime, for some reason, I decided to listen to Drake. And I was like, this nigga got some shit. I was like, I can see why this nigga is the biggest artist in the world. I don't think he's the best artist, but I can see why he's the biggest now. Because, like, when it comes to me and Drake, I always didn't listen to Drake, but I always had a few Drake songs in my playlist, like 4 p.m. in Calabasas, banger. The Ride, banger. Wu-Tang Forever, banger. Western Road Flows, my favorite Drake song, bangers. But those, 4 songs were like the only songs I would listen to. I wasn't fucking with Drake, but I don't know. This year, I gave him a chance, and he's hard. He's one of them ones. So we got Drake at 3. Number 4, we got Rocky. Number 5, we have Lancey, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think I was listening to that much Lancey, but I guess I was. Then at 6, we got Kanye. 7, we got Cudi. 8, we got Uzi, which is also surprising because I want to talk about Uzi later on. Number 9, we got Pharrell. Number 10, we got Kendrick. Number 11, we got NERD. Number 12, we have Jay-Z. And I was really surprised about this Jay-Z one because I'm going to be honest, I've never listened to a whole entire Jay-Z album. That's because I feel like I'm not successful enough to listen to Jay-Z. Like, I don't know why, but I have this theory that I just have to be a multi-millionaire to listen to Jay-Z, or I have to really, really start getting money to listen to Jay-Z and understand him. So I was surprised that Jay-Z was at 12. Like, yes, of course, obviously I have Jay-Z songs in my playlist. That's why he's at 12. But I didn't think I was listening to that much Jay-Z because, honestly, I don't even have that many Jay-Z songs in my playlist because, like I said, I feel like I can't listen to him until I'm successful. At number 13, we have Frank Ocean. Number 14, we had Joey Badass. And number 15, we have the man, the myth, the legend, G-Unit 50 Cent. What? G-Unit. What? Shout out to my nigga 50, bro. Yes, we got 50 coming in at number 15. I don't want to talk about how I'm a young nigga and 50 Cent is number 15 most listened to. Don't worry about it. Then our top songs, we got Solo Steppin' Creep Boy. We had What a Day. Number 4, we had Stuntman. Number 5, we had Dogtooth. Number 6, we had Strike. Number 7, we had ASAP Forever. Number 8, we had Slide. Number 9, we had Legendary by DJ Drama and Tyler. Number 10, we had Sorry Not Sorry. Number 11, we had Jumbotron Shit Poppin'. Number 12, we had Say Something. Number 13, we had The Secret Recipe. Number 14, we had The Ride. Number 15, we had Heaven to Me. Then moving on to these albums. Number 1 most listened to album for me this year was For All the Dogs. Number 2 was The Estate Sale by T. Number 3 was Let's Start Here. Number 4 was The Pink Tape, which was surprising because I was not a fan of that, but we're going to talk about that later. Number 5, we had Slide, which it's not an album, but okay. Number 6, we had Get Rich or Die Trying. Once again, this is crazy, bro. Get Rich or Die Trying came out 20 years ago, and the fact that it is my 6th most listened album is a sign that you new artists need to drop some fire shit. It should be no reason I'm still listening to Get Rich or Die Trying. You new artists need to step it up. Number 7, we had Tesla, which doesn't count because that's not an album. Number 8, we have For All the Dogs, Scary Hours. Number 9, we had Her Loss, but Her Loss was literally because of Jumbotron Pop and shit. Number 10, we had How Do You Sleep at Night. Number 11, we had Back to the Trap. Number 12, we had The Secret Recipe, which isn't an album. Number 13, we had In My Mind by Pharrell. Number 14, we had The Blueprint by Jay-Z. Number 15, we had Utopia, which was surprising because I didn't think I listened to Utopia that much, but I guess I did. But yes, now you understand what I listened to. Now let's talk about, oh, my light died. We still gonna rock out, just ignore it. So for the best of music, I kind of broke this down award style, like this is the NBA or some shit. So for my MVP, I gotta go with Boat. And give me a second because I'm about to be glazing, okay? I admit I'm about to be glazing, okay? But I am so happy for Boat. That this year he's finally getting the recognition and the love he deserves and the respect he deserves. Because you got to understand, I've been a Boat fan since like 2015 when his name was RD. Because Yachty was, and the reason I feel like I became such like a big fan of him because Yachty was the first artist I found on my own. You feel me? Like before then, my older brother and my cousins was putting me on music. But Yachty was the first artist I like actually found about myself. And this was before he even blew up. I'm talking about like RD Yachty. I'm talking about Summer Songs 1 with him and Big Brother Chopper was on the cover. See, y'all don't even know about those days. So that just shows how long I've been rocking with Yachty. And I just remember when y'all was dogging him. I remember he was getting disrespected in the interviews. He was like the poster boy for whack rappers. Like I remember all of this. I remember all the hate y'all gave him. And I was by his side. I was in them trenches. I was defending him. So I'm just happy, bro, finally getting the love and recognition he deserves. So shouts to Boat. I got Boat for my MVP. Rookie of the Year, I have Jordan Ward and Justin. They've been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Ward and Justin been going crazy. Shouts to them boys. Then most improved, I have Tizo Touchdown. And the reason I got Tizo as my most improved because I heard about Tizo back in like 2020, but when I first heard him, I really didn't like I didn't get it. I'm gonna be honest though. But the only song I really liked from him was Careful and Just the Fan. But everything changed when I heard him on The Ride on Boat's album. He had the highlight of it. I ain't gonna lie. He had the highlight. He completely stole the show. I was like, wow, this nigga's really nice. Then once he dropped familiarities or familiarities. You know what fucking word I'm trying to say, okay? I have dyslexia and I have a speech problem. So don't make fun of me, but you know what song I'm talking about. Anywho, when he dropped that song, that's when I actually became a fan. I was like, oh, he's different. He's got some shit. Once I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, he's different. Then once he dropped the album, love the album. Great album. Great album. So I'm a full-blown Tizo Touchdown fan now. I'm not going to lie. So for my most improved, I had to put Tizo Touchdown. Then from album of the year, I have Let's Start Here. Then I also have Coast to Coast by Pearl and the Oysters. And I have For All the Dogs. And yeah, those are my top 3 albums this year. Great albums. And the one new artist I listened to this year and I became a fan of besides Tizo was Caribou. Caribou hard as hell. I'm not going to lie. And I'm an actual fan of Caribou, okay? Like, I genuinely listen to her music. Like, Caribou's hard. Like, she's one of them ones. Her On the Radar freestyle, not the cypher, but her, like, own freestyle. I'll brush a bitch down. If she talking slick, pull up with it. Stop playing, bro. Caribou's hard. I don't care. I'm Caribou's biggest fan. Then let's go to the worst in music. And I have the worst in music is, I'm going to say it. I'm sick and tired of you trash ass underground rappers. All y'all niggas is shitty. Somebody need to tell y'all niggas to drop the goddamn mic, okay? All y'all homeboys is some fake ass niggas for not telling y'all that shit is fucking trash. Cause all of that shit sounds the fucking same. I'm sick and tired of you niggas rapping over them goddamn rage beats talking about fucking nothing, bro. And I'm not even trying to sound like a old head, bro, because I'm really am about to sound like a old head, my nigga. But damn, y'all niggas is ass. Y'all niggas is shitty. Like, bro, can y'all make a song about something? Something. And I'm not trying to be one of those lyrical, spiritual people. No, I don't even want y'all niggas to really be rapping, but I want to hear something besides a A and a huh. Yeah, like, y'all niggas is doing ad-libs at this point. Like, all them niggas that Bobaland be covering and posting, them niggas is shitty, bro. Like, every new artist in the underground just sounds the same. All them niggas is rapping over the same rage beats, rapping about the same shit. All of them niggas literally have the same aesthetic as far as their music videos, as far as their Instagram and how they dress and how they market themselves and how they promote themselves. It's literally all the same, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. And honestly, I really just want to see a shift in the underground, and I just really want to see someone try something new and really take that risk and be like, all right, fuck this rage shit, fuck all this shit they talking about, let's create a different sound. Because y'all niggas are just a ass version of Cardi and fucking Opium, and I don't even listen to Destroy Lonely and King Carson, but them niggas is better than what these niggas is doing. Like, I don't understand. The underground is in a terrible place and it is lost. Like, god damn, I don't know what the fuck going on with y'all niggas. That I'm not just on the underground head. Mainstream rappers. Are we serious, my nigga? Why the fuck are y'all dropping 23 song albums of filler tracks, bro? Like, Gango, just give us a nice 12 to 14 good songs. Real, genuine, good songs. You feel me? Make sure that shit just, all the transitions are in line. Everything sounds good. It sonically makes sense. The placing of each track is right. Just like really create an album. I feel like nowadays niggas aren't even creating albums. They're just making songs and putting them on a playlist and calling it an album. Like, I don't feel like it's no real thought and effort for these mainstream artists. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm sick of you mainstream artists chasing a TikTok hit, my nigga. Like, bro, get in the booth and make a real fucking song, my nigga. Nobody trying to hear that TikTok shit. And honestly, I'm surprised y'all don't understand nobody trying to hear that TikTok shit. Niggas only know the first 7 seconds of whatever part is popping on TikTok. People only know that part of the song, bro. So I'm like, I'm sick of people trying to make things just to go viral. And another thing I'm sick of, we're in sample hell, bro. Like, everybody is sampling shit. And it's just not done good, bro. Like, it's not good, bro. I'm like, let me say this. Some people sample things right, okay? I ain't gonna lie. That Nicki Minaj song, Everybody, she sampled out. She did it the right way. Shouts to Nicki. Yachty's Didn't I Turn You Up sampled it crazy. His On the Radar freestyle, that sample crazy. It is ways to use a good sample. It is ways to use a sample and make the song really good and entertaining. But I feel like you niggas aren't doing it that way. Y'all are just doing it the most basic and generic way where niggas hear the song. I'm sure that artist is rolling over in their grave. Why y'all doing that to that song? You ever think about how the original artist feels? Anywho. I'm sorry. another thing I've noticed is like it's too many fucking gimmicks. Like I feel like at this point we're paying too much attention to the gimmicks and not the actual music or the art form. And I feel like these blogs are focusing too much on the gimmicks and promoting gimmicks too much and not the music. Like, it should be no reason, no offense. Bro, I'm about to sound like a hater because it's like, I don't want to say, it should be no reason this person shouldn't have a career because that sounds rude. I don't, you feel me? I want everyone to be successful and make their money somehow. But if we being real, why the fuck is Lil Mabu known? He's a white boy who lived in a multi-million-dollar New York house, who went to private schools, rapping about going on drills. Let's be serious. Sexy Red, let's be serious. Corey LeRae, I love you, baby, but let's be serious. Ice Spice, I love you, baby, but let's be serious. All these TikTok artists, let's be serious. They're gimmicks, bro, and I feel like we're just paying too much to the gimmick to the point where we are like forced to listen to these niggas' music. Like, we seeing them on blogs so many times. We're like, damn, is these niggas actually popping? Like, are we tripping? Cause like we seeing them so much. I start to question myself and like, bro, maybe I just don't get it. But no, I listen to their music and say, no, I'm not tripping. I am not tripping at all. So yes, I'm just tired of seeing gimmicks, and I really just blame it on these blogs for just continuously to promote them. And I understand labels is giving you cheese and rent be due, so I understand it. But me personally, I'm just tired of seeing these gimmicks. And another thing I have noticed is I'm ready for a new sound in rap, bro. Because I feel like every couple of years, it's always been a new sound. From like the beginning of rap, we had the hippity hop, that shit. Then we had LL Cool J coming through, switching it up. Then especially in the 90s, we had East Coast with the boom back. We had LA with G-Funk. Then moving into the 2000s, we had the bling bling era. We had the crunk era. We had gangster rap. Then moving on to like the 2010s, that's when we had the swag rap and things like that. Then also what really, like, I guess blew up in the 2010s and really took over was trap. And trap been running the game for at least 13 years now, and it just hasn't been a new sound and a new shift. And I really feel like that's what's making rap boring, and I feel like that's the main reason why people keep saying rap is dead, is because we're waiting for that new shift. We're waiting for that new wave of artists. Think about it. 2016 was the last year we really got a new wave of artists, when like Yachty, Cardi, and all of them. From like, then later we end up getting Juice, X, Tekka. From like 2016 to 2019, we're getting a lot of new artists who are still relevant today. But since that time period, we haven't got that wave of artists. I remember 2021, they was trying to do it, but where all them niggas at? Where the SSG Kobe's at? Where the Slump Sixes at? Where the Young Faisals at? Like, we saw what happened to them niggas. You feel me? Like, it ain't been a new wave. Like, I guess you can kind of say with King Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Yeet. But in my opinion, I kind of pushed those three kind of in the same niche versus the 2016 era, where it was, I feel like it was different sounds. Yachty didn't sound like Uzi. Uzi didn't sound like Cardi. Cardi didn't sound like 21. And 21 didn't sound like Kodak. See what I'm saying? But me personally, I kind of feel like Yeet, Ken, and Destroy, I wouldn't say they sound alike, but they're in the same type of wave. Versus back then, where it was kind of two different waves, in my opinion. So I just really feel like rap is at a standstill because we need a new shift and we need a new sound. So honestly, it might be a good thing people are saying rap is dead and rap is getting boring, because it will force someone to make that new sound, a new wave. And that's why, I'm not gonna lie, that's why I agree with Boat was talking about when he was saying like rap is boring. Rap sounds the same, because it really does. It hasn't been anything new lately. People haven't been creative. People haven't took that risk. People have been too scared. And honestly, I love rap. I am a rap addict. It's nothing like damn near nothing more I am more passionate about than rap music. Like, I'm literally a hip hop nerd. And this year was the first year where I like actively listened to other genres. No, not this wasn't the first year I actively listened to other genres. I've been listening to other genres, but this was the first year where I put other genres before rap. Like, I was doing deep searches for different genres and just trying to expand my music horizon, because this year rap was so bad, and it forced me to listen to other music. Like, I have a whole thing in my notes of different albums and artists I still have to listen to. Ask me how many of those are rappers. One, and that's Earl Sweatshirt. I have to go listen to the Earl Sweatshirt and Alchemist album. I haven't checked that out yet. But once again, I already listened to Earl Sweatshirt. There hasn't been no new rapper or new artist I've really been excited for and I've wanted to listen to. So I've been just listening to other genres, or I've been going back and listening to older rappers and stuff. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Outkast as of lately, and y'all see I've been listening to Jay-Z and 50 Cent. So yeah, honestly, I'm just waiting for a new sound, because y'all forced me to listen to a whole lot of alternative music this year. And I'm not complaining at all. I actually loved it. I found so many new dope artists that I fell in love with, and it just opened my ears and sound so much. So honestly, thank you, rap, for being shitty this year, because y'all forced me to listen to other artists, and I realized how great other music is. So yeah. Then another thing I have for the worst in music where albums are too long, and I think I said that already, but in case I didn't, that's another thing I've been noticing. And that is it for the music. Now let's just move over to sports. And for sports, I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna talk about basketball. I love basketball. I am a basketball head, bro. Like, basketball and music are like 1 and 2 for me, about like the things I focus on the most, I guess. Like, I'm a little NBA nerd. And a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to give my award predictions this year for the NBA. Starting off with the NBA championship. And me personally, first things first, I'm a LeBron guy. You feel me? Born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. So, of course, I'm going to be a LeBron guy. LeBron's my second favorite player of all time, right behind Kobe. So, me personally, I have the Lakers versus Celtics in the finals. And you already know, got the Lakers winning. Shouts to Bron. My MVP, I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of the year, I said my MVP was Tatum. I kind of want to change it, because I feel like niggas ain't been talking about Tatum. Like, have people been talking about Tatum? Like, they got the number 1 seed, and I know he been killing, but I don't think people been talking about Tatum. So I don't know if he gonna get MVP. Then I want to say Embiid, because Embiid's been killing. But he got it last year, and seeing how he performed in the playoffs, I don't think they gonna give it to him. And especially, I'm gonna say it, I feel like Joel Embiid had a fake MVP last year. I feel like he had that James Harden where it's like, here, motherfucker, take an MVP, nigga. You been complaining goddamn 2-3 years about this shit. I guess we gonna give you one. So I feel like that's the type of MVP Joel Embiid has. But I ain't gonna lie, Joel Embiid been killing it. He been killing it. I kind of want to say he's been my MVP, but I don't know. But for it, I know, I don't think Shy's gonna get it. I love Shy, but I don't think Shy's gonna get it. I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna stick with Jason Tatum for my MVP. Runner up, I'm gonna go Embiid, then Jokic, then Shea. Giannis might get some considerations, because Giannis been on a tear as of lately. And y'all fucked up. Y'all should have gave that man his ball. Talking about it's traditional, rookie scored his first point, he get the ball. First of all, the nigga made a free throw. Second of all, they was losing. Third of all, it's 22 games into the season, and that nigga just now getting his first bucket. Is he even going to be on a team in 2 years? Y'all bogus as hell for that, bro. Give Giannis that ball, man. Anywho, For most improved, I gotta go with Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese been killing it. For rookie of the year, obviously Wemby. And I don't know what it is about Wemby. I guess you would say I'm not a Wemby hater. I'm just a Wemby criticizer. You know what I mean? Like, I like Wemby. I genuinely like Wemby. I think he's gonna be crazy. But me personally, I wasn't like LeBron's rookie year. I was literally 1 year old, so I don't know how crazy or good it was. But me personally, for him to be a generation talent, I just don't feel like his numbers are insane. When I watch him, it's like, oh, this nigga's a cheat code. But he doesn't feel like a generational prospect, if that makes sense. I don't know, but that's just me. But rookie of the year, Wemby, runner-up, I got checked. Defensive player of the year, I don't give a fuck. You think niggas care about defense? Coach of the year, Ime Udoka or Eric Spoelstra. And yeah, I think those are the awards. MVP, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved. I don't give a fuck about defense, Coach of the Year. And yeah, those are my award predictions this year for the NBA. Then I wanted to give my top 5 players in the league currently. These are not who I think are top 5, but these are my top 5 players I enjoy watching. And yeah, of course, number 1, still got Bron in here. Feel me? Year 21, still crazy. You feel me? I got Bron over Jordan. When Bron win this chip this year, I don't want to hear shit. You feel me? Bron number 1. But yeah, I got Bron. Then I got Ja. I love Ja so much. You feel me? I'm in love with Ja. You feel me? I know people like to criticize him, but I love the I don't know if I can say the word I wanted to say on YouTube, but it's an animal, a raccoon. I love when John Morant acts like a raccoon. Know what I mean? I love the niggatry. I love the niggatry of John Morant. That's what it is. I love the niggatry. Because you got to understand, back in the day, Gilbert Arenas was one of my favorite players just because he brought a gun into the locker room, and the 5-year-old me thought that was the most gangster shit in the world. I thought that was the most niggatry shit in the world, and for some reason I love niggatry, so I love Ja Morant. I love everything he's doing. Y'all see how they had that boy doing in court? Talking about, are those real diamonds? I mean, I'm a millionaire. Stop playing with that boy. They had him checking the ball up in court. They had him doing fake punches. Leave that boy alone. You feel me? Shouts to Ja. Ja, my second favorite player in the league right now. My third favorite is Shea. I've been a fan of Shea since his rookie year, and I'm not gonna lie. It was because of his fashion sense. I became a fan of Shea his rookie year when he was on the Clippers because I always thought he can dress. Then once he started hooping, I was like, oh yeah, we gonna rock out with Shea. So I got Shea at number 3. I got Giannis at number 4. It explains itself. It's Giannis. And at number 5, I have Tyrese Halliburton because I love pass first point guards. I love a pure point guard so much. One of my third favorite player of all time is Chris Paul. Actually, I'm lying. My third favorite player of all time is Melo. Melo's my guy. But my fourth favorite player of all time is Chris Paul. So I love playmakers. And growing up, I was a huge fan of Rondo. So I just love pass first players. So I have Tyrese ending my top 5 of favorite players I personally like to watch. Now, my top 5, who's the best in the league right now? Number 1, I have Jokic. And I'm going to say it, bro. I wouldn't call myself prejudiced. I wouldn't call myself prejudiced because I love all races and all forms of life. But being the minority, it's a lot of things that we're good at. It's a lot of things that we are great at that doesn't get light shed on us. You feel me? We don't get the light shed on the other great things we do besides sports in the entertainment world, because we do a lot of great things outside of it So when someone comes into the entertainment world and starts to get that light like Jokic gets, I start to feel away because I'm like, yo, this is our thing. This is us. We get our praise for this. This is our thing. So I'll be hating on Jokic a little bit. But I can't hate on Jokic no more. That boy the truth. I got him as the best player in the league right now. Number 2, I got Giannis. Number 2, I have Giannis. Number 3, I have Embiid. I have Embiid at number 3. At number 4 is tough, bro. Number 4 is tough. At number 4, I want to go. Bro. Number 4, I'm going to just keep it OG. Number 4, I'm going to go with KD. And number 5, I'm going to go with Bron. I know that's crazy. I know. Oh, my God. I forgot about Luka. Shit, bro. I'm sorry. Bron got to go out, bro. I got Luka in, bro. I'm sorry. So, yeah, my top 5 is the Joker, Giannis, Embiid, Luka at number 4, and I want to say KD at number 5. Hey, that's crazy. The Europeans is taking over the league, bro. Bro, I don't know what they doing in Europe, but America needs to catch up. Because even, like, today, bro, Monty just sent us this clip of, like, some 6'9", 12-year-old hooping overseas, bro. This nigga looking like a whole demigod. I'm like, what the fuck is these overseas niggas eating, bro? America's falling behind. Like, damn, I need to go overseas. I need a foreign girl because I want some NBA babies, bro. So I need to go get a foreign girl because whatever they got in them foreign European genes, they got it. I don't know what it is, but we need some of that over in the U.S. Then, my last topic on the NBA is who's going to be the next face of the NBA. I was watching the Through the Wire podcast. Shout out to the Through the Wire. That's my favorite sports podcast. Shout out to Through the Wire. I love them. Shout out to Gil's Arena. I fucking love Gil's Arena. Shout out to Gilbert. Of course, shout out to what it is what it is. Cam and Mace be having me dying, bro. Like, them niggas is hilarious. But anywho, that's besides the point. I've been noticing in the podcasts, like the basketball podcasts, is they've been talking about who's going to be the next face of the NBA. And a couple of people I have is, number 1, Anthony Edwards, because I feel like, first of all, he has the game. Anthony Edwards is a dog. You feel me? I hate to sound like an old head, but I feel like a lot of players nowadays don't have that dog in them. Like, I feel like it's not a lot of guys, if you're like down by 10 and you're in the fourth quarter, who's saying, all right, bro, give me the fucking ball. I'm taking this game over, putting the team on my back. I feel like it's a very few of those people in the currently in the league. And I feel like Anthony Edwards is one of them. So I got Anthony Edwards as the top of who can be the face of the league. And he has the personality to be the face of the league. Like, you seen the Funny Marco thing. He had me dying when he was on Funny Marco. His complex little interview was entertaining. And his interviews be funny. He be pulling up with the Popeyes. And he's just so Atlanta, bro. He's so Atlanta. He's so Southern. He's so himself. And that's why I fuck with Anthony Edwards so much. So I feel like Anthony Edwards can be a face in the NBA. And another person, of course, Ja. But, you know, I actually said this summer of 2020 because me and my brother was having this conversation summer of 2020. And I said, Ja Morant should be the face of the NBA, but the NBA not going to make him because he be doing too much niggatry. He is on live with the 1942 Instagram live. This before he pulled the stick out. He is on live with the 1942. Listening Young Boy, all types of stuff. He was doing y'all remember he was doing walkthrough summer 2023 like he was a rapper. I seen all that shit and I said no. He got too much niggatry going on. The NBA not gonna make him the face. Then 2023 year, that's when he started pulling out the strap. And I told my brother, I was like, I told you they wasn't gonna make him the face of the league. He be doing too much of that niggatry. But I want him to be the face of the league. I think he has the game to be the face of the league, and I think he's good enough to be the face of the league. And I was watching it through the wire. Podcast, and Pierre said Ja Morant is like a F because he's not clearly better than other guys, and I just have to strongly disagree with that. I feel like we forgetting who Ja Morant is. Like 28 per game, second seed, explosive, exciting. Like niggas is acting like he wasn't a top 4 point guard last year. Like don't play with that boy Ja. I love Ja over here. Then another person I had was Tatum, but I just feel like Tatum doesn't have the personality to be the face of the NBA. Like, no offense towards Tatum. I like Tatum a lot. I like his game. But that nigga's boring, bro. Like, I'm not about to watch no Jason Tatum interview. He don't say nothing funny. He's not exciting. Like, he just has a boring personality, you feel me? Like, LeBron has the fun personality. Kobe, you just wanted to be Kobe, honestly. Like, Kobe, I don't know what it was about Kobe. Because Kobe was straight business. But Kobe, you just wanted to be Kobe. Then Allen Iverson was just for the youth. He spoke to the community. He spoke for, you feel me? That's why we fucked with AI. And I just feel like Jason Tatum don't got that, honestly. I feel like Ja Morant has what Allen Iverson has, and I feel like Anthony Edwards has, like, not the LeBron personality, but he has, like, the fun, relatable, charismatic personality. And I just feel like Tatum don't got that. Like, unless Tatum wins a ring and gets on his Kobe mode, that's the only way how. But yeah, those are the people I had who can be the face of the NBA. And yeah. And honestly, those are all the topics I had for today. I apologize that I didn't go too in depth in them, because our next episode I have a guest, and some of these topics I want to talk to him about and to really have a debate. And with this, I was just letting y'all know my opinion on what's going on. But the next episode, I'm really going to dive into it with my guests and to really have these debates on these topics. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has watched this full thing. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my socials. And I kind of don't know how to end this. And yeah, I guess I'm out. Peace.